Can I use magic?
I thought they were all dead.
That was weird.
It's the worst
Oh
thing.
my god, how many of you had, man?
Hardcore parkour Friday nights.
Yeah. It's a rich role-playing experience. Previously on Atlas Stellarum, our intrepid crew had to come to terms with the fact that they had split the party. While Orion and Exo had a good night's sleep in comfortable beds, Lonnie, Akea, and Mercurio found themselves in a seedy bar where they learned about the anti-Arcus insurgency. Afterwards, the four of them met up, bought a hat, and thought about what to do next. Not necessarily in that order. The gang chose to prioritize finding the mad wizard Norik and getting more information before they decided whether they wanted to throw in with the rebels. When last we saw them, they were heading into Norik territory with the goal of either finding Norik or taking someone hostage or roaming the land pretending to be a group of traveling magicians. Let's see how well that works out for them, shall we?
Hola, ¿cómo están?
¿Cómo están, bitches?
All right. So we have is it one of those cool like Middle East storms where it's like a mile-high wall of dust? Or is it like a Midwest storm where there's like tornadoes potentially forming?
Well, it's not like tornadoes, but it's like giant thunderheads and strong winds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're still kind of over. The terrain is like jungly, or
the terrain
with
where you are
patches
right
of-
now is kind of jungly.
I thought it was mushroom.
Yeah, mushroom
Or is it a mushroom
jungle.
Nice.
Zug zug.
hell yeah,
Yeah. So
bag of rhino equivalent.
so Fallis
Like a mini rhino?
A horn dog?
Like, yeah.
No, like a big gnarly one that's trying to kill us. I want another skull for the ship.
Like the parent of...
How big is she get? How big is Chocolatees get, Exo?
Not much. It's pretty much full size, 150 pound, like a big
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, so we're talking like wolf hunting. Even if you own a Chihuahua.
Dang, diss to
Insensitive,
Chocolatees.
man.
No, I like Chihuahuas.
I believe the accepted plural is Chihuahua.
I love Chihuahua.
Anyway, yeah. So Fala's like, I don't think we can fly into this storm much further. Let's set down at this village here. Sound good?
Yeah, is this village going to be Noric people, Arcus people, or neither?
Yeah, probably neither. It's pretty far out from either capital.
Interesting. These would be great people to talk to. I mean,
Yes, I agree.
I just don't say anything because I'm not smart enough to come up with a different line.
Yeah. So you guys fly out to this little kind of hamlet and set down the ship.
All right.
Does everybody hold up in there? What kind of buildings are they?
They're
Protect against the storm.
oh, I see. Yeah. So this village seems like it's kind of built in like a lee-facing wall of like a canyon, basically. So it looks like they're sort of designed to shelter from these storms.
Okay.
So it doesn't seem like they're not like super sturdy construction or anything. They're like wooden structures. But
Do we see any technology, like at all?
So,
Or-
is there a haberdashery?
this doesn't look like a village that would be large enough to support a haberdashery. I mean,
What, a
at a
shaberdashery?
guess, it's probably like some kind of like farming or ranching kind of.
Some sort of
village.
thrift store? The equivalent of a Goodwill?
Can I analyze life of the village? Magic powers?
Yes,
It's-
if you want to do
it's just
the whole village, it'll cost you some reach, just because it's like a wide area.
You haven't been fatigued or wounded in a while.
I mean, I have one level of
Nice.
fatigue.
He's still weary. World
Um,
weary.
Can I just do like maybe, I don't know how big it is, but like a radius around the ship? Nobody comes out to like see what's up with us?
No,
do
so the
they?
weather by the time you get there is already pretty bad. So you think, and so like I said, they're like shielded from the worst of it, but it's still like raining heavily and pretty cold.
Did we bring our traveling musician or traveling magician's outfits?
We got everything.
Because maybe once Follow flies away, we don our magician garb.
We can just 3D print that.
Yeah, that's true.
This one on the ship.
But
our ship's not with us.
oh yeah, you're right. You're not
Oh,
on.
that's
You're
right.
not on your ship.
We're on a
You're
different ship.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Can
You've
we?
done the ultimate splitting of the party. And left behind all of the cool technology you brought with you.
Can we enter the village as under the guise of traveling magicians?
If that's
You want to enter it while it's down?
After the storm. We'll wait till morning.
Well, because then we could say, okay. But
Just
I mean,
so
we could
that-
say like,
We
please
don't
help
like-
us. We're a band of traveling magicians that got caught in the storm.
Well, if we're gonna
And
spend
you
the
like
night,
you go to knock on the door and like a bunch of doves like blow out of your hand and like off into the sky.
Are we gonna stay on the ship overnight, or are we gonna? Is it safe to do that?
it should be okay. I mean, we've got bunks. Might as well bunk.
Okay. Well, if that's what we're going to do, I do want to actually scan the village, and I'll use a level of reach in private.
Okay. So I think it's gonna cost you 3 reach total. So it'll
Oh, wow.
be a D8
Is that
if you
a lot?
succeed.
That sounds like a lot.
You know.
I believe in
Scan the
you.
Hamlet. You can scan half a Hamlet.
Well, I'll try it. D8.
Well, you
Can
so
I-
you
can
just
I
roll your
assist
life
at all?
die, and then if it succeeds, then I roll the backlash.
Wait, Drew, can I assist at all?
I don't think there's like a direct way to assist with spell casting, really.
Can I just put my hand on his shoulder for like emotional support?
Yes, but it won't have any mechanical benefit.
We'll see about that.
I'm like, I thought I was alone. Now I'm nervous.
Orion takes a drink. It's like, we're all alone.
I take a drink too, and I scan the village.
All right, 4 is a success.
Right. So I just want to kind of see what the makeup of the people are here. If anybody is hurting.
So I got a 4 on the
Ooh, what we got?
backlash, so you get a fatigue, unfortunately, but
Damn.
you get some sweet info on the village, which is that you can tell that these people they're all
Sorry.
human. You don't detect any kind of like modifications the way that the Noric soldiers had. You do see some like adaptations for living a pastoral lifestyle. So some of them have like photosynthetic skin, so they don't need to eat as much.
Cool.
But
They have whatever enzymes to process lactose.
I don't know. Are you looking for that?
Plant lactose.
Yeah.
You know,
I
globe
don't know
right
if there's anything specific you wanted to know about them. You certainly would be able to
No,
find it out.
I just wanted to know if anyone was hurt, really,
Oh, okay.
and also if anyone was dangerous.
I don't think. Let me. I'll just roll a total luck check. Yeah, I mean you don't detect anyone that's like seriously injured or anything. There's like a child that scraped its knee the other day, that kind of thing. You know what I
No.
mean?
How quick.
Okay. Gosh, so I'm suddenly very tired. I got a level of fatigue.
Did that information also tell him how many people were in the village?
Yes, I'm gonna say probably 20-ish.
So small.
Yeah.
Really? Just 20?
Yeah.
And how much reach did we have to do to?
I mean, it's to cover the whole town, because it's not like he can't like see the people, so it's not like he can be like, I'm gonna like target every person in the village. He just has to do it like over the whole village.
Were there any livestock or pets?
Yeah, I mean they have pets, and it looks like they've like brought in some livestock to be sort of brought out of the rain in pens.
And how are they doing?
Fine.
Are they available to speak to?
Sorry, say.
I mean, if this is like a fruitless line, I'm just trying to check out the village.
Yeah, no,
this is like a weird.
Yeah, it's good to get your bearings. There's nothing like out of the ordinary. They would, that could be good to talk to if you want to like know what someone like that doesn't live in Arcus City thinks about all of this. But
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I totally think
We'll
we
have to
should
go
do
without
that.
follow.
I go to sleep with the sense that I feel like we parked right next to this, like, I don't know, like a champagne tower of glasses. Like, it's such a beautiful thing. We got to be careful with this town. We got a nice thing going here, guys.
Until we find out they're polyamorous assholes.
Yeah, can we
It's a Mormon
sense any sort of
commune
like
that even the Norics wouldn't tolerate.
an enemy far greater than any enemy?
No, they're polyamorous, but in a very hippie liberal kind of way, where they just like do whatever. You know, there's
Yeah.
no rules.
Can Exo sense that?
No, that was a joke.
Oh,
You don't know. You don't know what their lifestyle is like from analyze. It's not analyze lifestyle.
So Exo's being extremely presumptuous by being like, the animals are happy. Everything's good.
I mean, you can't tell their emotions. You can tell that they're healthy.
Okay.
perhaps it is the perfect place for a weary traveler to settle down once he's
We
done
just
with
stay
his
here.
long voyage.
And end of campaign. You did it.
They'll never find us here.
All right. So you guys staying on the ship then, or
Yeah.
okay.
Orion doesn't like it, but he just stares out the window, sipping and like staring at all of the closed up.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice, like it's cozy. The ship has heating. It's like being inside when it's raining, that kind of feeling. But also you're in a like fairly small military ship, so things are full of trade-offs. But Fala says, I don't think this storm is going to clear anytime soon. So we may want to just take a night here.
Does she look at Exo? Can I do a notice roll to see if she looks at Exo when she says
Yes,
it?
so you can do a notice roll.
Yeah. Let's notice the hell out of this. +2. Boom.
If she did it, you saw
noticed
it.
the hell out of it.
It's a 12.
You can. She doesn't look at Exo, but with your 12, you can tell that she wants to.
Wait, let's see what Exo sees. -4.
Exo's like, yep, sounds good. Guess I'm, just gonna drop a quick poop and hit the sack.
This is me talking.
I don't know. I don't want to put words into your character's mouth, but yes.
I'm gonna go use some antifungal cream, and then I am out for the rest of the evening.
I come out of the bathroom and I'm like, that took a lot out of me. I'm gonna go to bed. But I'm talking about scanning the village. But the context of my comment, I dismiss it.
I feel a level of fatigue coming on.
Yeah.
Mercurio like nods to it with respect.
Paula turns to Orion and is like, make sure he, gets enough electrolytes, I guess. I don't know. That was concerning.
And Orion's like, I don't know you. And he turns and walks away.
The angsty teenager.
All right, so you guys are
not
if you
my-
guys are staying there for a night, I think that is another level of fatigue you can get rid of.
Okay, too bad I added one and took it away.
Everybody but Exo is probably in good shape now.
Yeah.
Nice.
What harm does fatigue do?
It gives you a penalty to your rolls, and then I think if you get a third level, you're basically incapacitated. Like you need to sleep. You can't function. So it's not like too bad.
Do I have to like carry him? Like, do I have to fireman carry him if he gets fatigue 3?
Potentially.
But secretly, that's what you want to do.
Does the night
not a
pass
secret.
uneventfully?
It sure does.
Or should we roll to see if something drastic happens?
No, I would
in the
do
middle of the
that
night?
secretly, and if I did that, then nothing happened.
Do you want to bury
Alright.
that dream?
So in the morning, is it like sunshine and everything's happy?
You wake up and it's still like pretty cloudy. It's a little less strong, and Fala says, it's still a little wet out there. I think though that we could probably move on if you guys want.
Yeah,
I guess
let's
we'll just
move
wait
on.
for 3 more days, and then we'll see.
Exo, do you want to go out and talk to him real quick? See if we can learn anything about Noric territory? He says, shifting his eyes left and right.
Yes. Let's speak to the villagers.
Oh, that's a good
I
plan.
don my hat.
They may
Are
know
we
something
donning
about
our-
Norik's weaknesses. I look at Fala as I say this.
Okay. I mean, I expect they won't, but sure, might as well get the lay of the land while we're here. It's a good plan.
Let's get the lay-in. Are we traveling magicians?
When we leave the ship.
Yeah.
We'll let them kind of react to us first. Maybe.
Well, I need to know if I should don some sort of
Yeah.
You can wear.
I mean,
Yes, you should don it.
maybe a robe and an odd horse head hat.
I'll put on this strange black large hat if it makes you feel more comfortable, Orion. And I put on the top hat.
Orion's like horse hat nods. It's not made to look like a real horse. It's like a stuffed animal-y style.
I shiver a
Is
little
it a
bit.
mask? Or is it a hat on top of your head?
It's from wherever the hell he's from. Donkey Pits. It's a little donkey. Whatever, man. He doesn't have to explain himself to you.
But can we see your face, or is
Yeah.
it?
It's like the
Okay.
face, and then like the thing comes
Oh,
over.
I see. The head's over your head. Your face is like in the neck.
Yeah, my face is in the neck. It's not a costume. It's just a hat.
Okay.
Orion says to everybody, then spits into the ground and walks away.
all right. I start walking in towards the town.
All right.
Are there people about yet, or are they still?
Yeah, I mean, they get up real early, so there's some movement. Some people are probably already like out doing their thing by the time you get up and moving. Yeah, you guys are walking into
Nobody's
town.
spooked?
What? Sorry, say that again.
Nobody's spooked by this ship, though. They're not like they don't have their pitchforks or anything.
Not that you can tell so far. Like they're aware
far
of you,
away.
not like hidden or anything, but it seems like at this point they're not like in awe of you or anything. They're familiar with technology at least, even if they're not.
Oh, okay.
They're just like, hey man, as long as you're down for free love, like,
Yes.
come on in.
You
We're
walk
good to
into
go.
the town, and like one of the villagers is like looking at like a hole in a fence, and she shouts like, "Denny, the Nobble pen got messed up in the storm again. I think some of them got out."
Oh no. Can I use
pen?
life magic to find the Nobbles?
Yes, you
The
can.
lost Nobbles.
Yeah, I mean, you probably wouldn't be able to just like use it and know immediately where they are unless they're like pretty close by. But there's some Nobbles in there right now, and so you could definitely like turn on a Nobble
Speak with
tracking
beasts.
spell. Oh yeah, you could try that. That's a good idea.
Or maybe try not to be dark, but try a death spell to see if any. Maybe it's not a live novel we're looking for.
Well, I want to try and help find the Nobbles, but I trust someone on my team will do something of of worth.
No.
I was just contemplating if we could like learn a musical number like Aladdin when he comes into the city
Oh my god.
after he becomes a prince, Like how they like come in with like dancing and singing and they're like
I think that would need some sort of magic.
I don't think we need to convince anyone to let us marry their princess.
No, but I'm just thinking this could be better in the future when we try this. If we want to keep it up.
Can we use mind magic
You can use it if
to
you
make them
want.
think that we did this grand entrance? Even
Like a mass hallucination?
there's only 20, unless we count the animals as well.
No, just don't convince them.
I am finding all the little critters while this is happening.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, so I just want to walk up. Does anyone walk up to me? Or I guess I could call out to the... Was it a lady who was calling to Denny?
Yeah, it was a lady.
And, okay. Hello?
Oh, hey there, traveler. Just how's it going? It's a
Yeah.
nice ship you got there. Hold on, sorry, I just need to
thanks.
figure out this whole Nobble situation. But what's up? Okay.
I don't know. I just wanted to check in. We just came out of Arcus, and we're not really from here. We're trying to figure out what's going on. How do you feel about Arcus City?
I don't know. As long as they leave me the fuck alone, then I guess I don't really give a shit. Sorry, pardon my fucking French.
Orion likes these people. He's suddenly taken a liking to this entire village.
Okay, what about Noric City? Is that the same thing?
No, those guys guys creep me out. That's not shit you want to fuck with.
I see.
I mean,
Bad dudes.
a Noric ship wouldn't land here because I mean they don't care about us. But I seen some of them from a distance, and nah, man, that ain't for me.
Awesome. We might be able to help with your novel problem. Look at XO.
I got like 8 of them. I'm holding them in my arms.
What are they, by the way?
They're kind of like pygmy goats, roughly, but they've got 4 eyes, and their fur is blue. And they're spooky aliens.
I'm like, ew, gross, and I drop them all suddenly.
Yeah, they're changing as the GM describes it. Like goats, blue, 4 eyes, spooky. No, yeah, they're like alternate fantasy goats.
Okay. Well, I want to try and...
Yeah. Did you find it?
I found a few.
You found the
Are
ones
these
in
all
the,
of them,
in the
ma'am?
pen.
I'm just holding the ones in the pen. Are these all of them? I hug them and just like sniff their fur.
No, we're missing a couple that ran off. I think they might have gone into the forest above the ridge. I don't know. They like to root around in there for mushberries.
Does Chocolatees have like a good sense of smell? Is she like a?
She's
Yeah.
around.
Here,
She's
bro.
on the ship.
Oh my!
You guys
God.
left all of your most precious assets on the ship.
Yeah. Also,
Spare whiskey.
I'm a little alarmed that she's not alarmed by me wearing a top hat and sunglasses.
She probably just thinks you're weird,
Maybe.
fancy city folk.
Yeah, that's true. I am.
Maybe they get a lot of traveling magicians through this area.
So you guys traveling magicians? We get a lot of those.
Yeah, we are. We were just trying to figure out where to make the most money, and it kind of sounds like Noric City is a bad place to make money off magic.
Yeah, I don't know if they do commerce there, really. I don't know. I mean, you hear
What?
weird
They
shit
don't do
about them.
commerce. They're like, are they like a hive?
Maybe, yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, the only ones I've seen from a distance are all, like, metal and shit, and, like, it gives me the heebies.
Yeah, I feel you.
And sometimes the
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about the GBs, but, like, that's going a little far.
most of the villagers have the heebies, so just wear protection.
Yeah, I mean, we got it from shit. What did I call it? The Nobbles. Not heebies is a novel disease, but
I drop them suddenly again.
that's fine. That's fine. It ain't serious. We got some antibiotics that'll kick it right out of your system if you catch it.
Oh man. All right, XO, are we gonna do this? We want to go save
Yeah,
the
I
novels?
guess. Man, okay, yeah. So we save the Nobbles. Can we make this fast?
So we slay the Nobbles.
We just kill them all. There's no
We
left.
slayed all the animals you wanted slayed.
All of the Nobbles are now in the pen.
They all ran away. I'm so sorry.
Well, if you want to look for the Nobbles,
Wait.
I'd say probably start up on that ridge over to the east there.
Oh god. Okay, we have to do it.
God, somebody cast Find
I'm
Novel.
sensing foreshadowing. I think we're gonna get up to this ridge and see some shit, or get attacked by something. Mercurio goes bravely.
Okay,
I
I'll
s-
follow you to the ridge.
I do want to use Speak with Beast and just be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
come back, Nobbles. And Nobbles speak.
And like to the rest of us, it sounds like you're like,
You speak with beasts and like you shout that in their language, and the farmer lady looks at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And you can hear the other Nobbles being like, I want to go find the mushberries too.
Oh, the mushberries.
Yeah.
Are there any mush?
I mean-
can I sense mushberry?
No, you don't know what those are.
Damn.
Yeah.
I hope they're a
But
psychedelic
you get
fungus.
the impression from what the farmer said that they grow like in the fungal forest. So
Okay,
they're not like
I'm gonna-
in the town.
I'm gonna borrow this one, and I grab an especially energetic Nobble, and like I leash it, and it leads me to
Nice. Okay, yeah. It like
And they're like, careful, he's highly diseased.
all the heebies.
yeah, it's got maybe like a little bit of like fur that looks like it might have a mild case of the heebies, but it's fine. Yeah, it leads you like up a ridge, like out of this canyon. And then why don't you give me a notice roll?
Okay. What happened?
You got a 2.
Oh, bad.
Can the rest of us
Are
notice?
you guys going with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
went to
nothing
the
to do in this
ridge.
town right now.
All right.
Somebody notice.
I'll do a notice roll. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
12 or 7.
So, Orion, you
See.
get up this ridge. It's kind of this sort of mushroom forest type thing, or fungal forest type thing. But you can tell that like the storm has actually done some damage. It's not like immediately obvious, like just when you crest the ridge. But like you look a little bit deeper into the forest, and you can see that like there's been a lot of like trees knocked over. And that kind of thing, and so you can actually like see more clearly and more distantly than you normally would be in a forest. And you can actually see like on the far side of this ridge, it looks like there's some kind of like not like a quarry, but basically some kind of like man-made structure that like drops off into a pit. You don't really know what to make of that.
Although I
That's
know
interesting.
pits.
Let's check that out. How far away is it?
Not too far. Maybe like a few hundred meters.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So I see this now.
Yeah, and your pet Nobble is like, I want to get some mushberries.
And it wants to go to the building.
No, it wants mushberries.
Oh,
It's a pit, right?
It's
Like a
not
hole?
trying to.
Yeah, it's a hole. It's just looking around at like roots, like finding little
Okay.
funguses.
Not trying to pull towards that weird building.
No.
Okay.
Wait, what weird
Yeah, I mean
building?
it's not a building; it's a pit.
Oh, it's just a hole.
Wait, I thought there was. Is there a building next to the pit?
No, I mean you don't know what's in
Somehow
the
I thought
pit.
there was. I don't know where I got building from. Okay.
I think I said
Yeah,
it was like
it's-
man-made.
I also heard
meaning
building.
It's not like a natural canyon or something. It's like
Oh,
looks
okay.
like it.
He said quarry.
Yeah.
Let's go check out the quarry though.
All right,
Okay.
you guys are good. I'm gonna keep looking for Nobbles.
I'm gonna check
Yeah,
out the
come
quarry.
with
Split the party.
I mean,
Let's split the party.
I'm looking at
again.
you down the. It's just a pit, right? It's not like. Is there an edge they disappear over? How deep is it? If it's that bad, I'll go with you.
No, I mean it's.
Can I cast a death spell to sense that there's death emanating from the pit?
Yes, there's
Or
not.
like if things. Oh,
It's
okay.
not. It's not like an abattoir.
Well, no, I mean, because there's a death spell where you can sense if things have died near you or recently.
Yeah, I mean, so you're in a forest that has just had a storm
Oh.
go over it, so there's going to be like a lot
So
of
there's lots of
noise,
death.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Orion's getting grumpy because it's been too sunny, so he needs a change of scenery. So he tells Exo, "It's like I want to go see the pit."
If I'm gonna lose sight of him, then I'll go with him. But if I can see him go into a pit, then I'll just hang out.
You'll.
No, he takes off running into the forest. Now you got to chase him.
Jesus, into the forest.
The forest is fucking cleared. All the trees fell over.
He's half drunk by now. All the mushrooms were decapped.
Not all of them, just a lot of them. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll jog
He's like, I want
after
to
him.
go.
Jog to the
He's
pit.
belligerent. He's drunkenly belligerent.
Ah, shit.
Not in a bad way, just-
I expertly lash the Nobble to my back and jog to catch up with Orion.
And I scream mushberries and start taking off my robe and waving it around.
Oh my god. Did you say that, or was that Orion? I say to the goat, to the Nobble. Mushberries? Who said mushberries?
Mushberries!
Orion might have eaten a mushroom. It's unclear, even to him. But he's on his way to the quarry, or the quarry-like pit.
Are you guys going with, or you choose?
Yeah. I'm jogging after
Slaughter K is
him.
on the way to the pit. Yes.
All right. So yeah, you guys head up to the pit, and you can see it's fairly deep. It's maybe like 50-foot deep pit. And as you get closer, you see like some kind of what at first looks like a structure, but you realize it's actually a big armored combat walker.
Ooh.
Is it walking?
Yeah,
Is it moving?
it's like patrolling around. It seems like.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
currently
it's
walking.
currently walking.
Whoa.
I'm less excited about that.
Orion is
more
admiring the
excited.
pit.
I duck and cover. I mean, I just don't want to
Yeah.
be seen by it.
So far, it doesn't seem like it's noticed you because you guys are still like pretty far away from it, but it is like patrolling.
Nice.
Also, like Orion and Mercurio have free running on uneven surfaces and
You
climbing.
guys can hop down there.
Yeah. Although
I
I'm
s-
kind of drunk, but
Can I sense any life in that thing?
You could do another analyze life if you want. If that's,
I'm so tired.
so fatigued. Need mushberries.
I guess actually.
A 4 on my wild.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Let me just
Sorry.
see what happens.
Success.
Ah, you're fine.
I just want to know if
Nothing bad happens to you. You got a 4 on your spell casting and a 3 on your backlash. So yeah, you can tell that there are life forms inside that thing, and they remind you of the Noric warriors. They seem cybernetic.
How far away is the village?
I mean, it's not too far. It's probably like half a kilometer, like as the crow flies, but like geographically, it's not like they would be in any particular danger of.
I just want to. I'll speak to the goat and be like, "Did you motherfuckers trap Norix in this pit? That's badass."
Mushberries!
Is that what happened?
Mushberries!
I feel like I don't know. That's my impression of what this is. They caught some
might be.
Norix.
They don't seem like they're trapped.
Oh wait, are they trapped in the
They
pit?
seem
No?
purposeful.
Oh,
Are they
They're
outside
in
of
the
the pit,
pit.
though?
But it's not like.
Can we notice if they're digging or doing something in
No,
the
it
pit?
just looks like they're patrolling.
In a big hole?
wow.
Yeah, this distance.
Can we see the entire contents of the hole?
Yeah, you can give me a notice roll, I guess, now that you're closer, if you want to examine it further.
Yeah, like what are they mining here? I got a 13
Okay.
on my notice.
So you can see, like, near the center of this quarry, it looks like almost like the top of a building. Like, there's some kind of very small structure that you assume must lead, like, somewhere underground. Because you can see like a sort of trapdoor on the top of it, but it's not like, it doesn't even seem like, I mean, it's hard to tell exactly from this distance because of perspective, but like it doesn't even seem like building sized from what's above ground.
And there's only one mech that's
Yes.
guarding it.
But it's gigantic.
Hey,
How
Drew.
big?
It's
Battle tech.
it's like about
size?
as big.
Like an
It's like
atlas?
about as big as your sandcrawler probably. That you don't have, but it's like bigger than the ship you guys flew in here on by a fair margin.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
If one peed off the edge of the pit, could one hit the things that are down below?
The
Possibly with
things.
if it catches the wind.
That doesn't seem like
The
a stable
mech.
pit.
Oh, maybe. I mean, if it gets close enough to you, I mean, it would definitely see you at that point. Right now, it seems like it's kind of like walking away from you guys, doing like a circle.
Ooh, is now our chance. You can climb up behind it, climb up the back of it, hardcore, slice open the top, reach inside, melt the men inside, take
Do we
over the
have any-
battle mech.
Do we have any weapons on our ship we want to use here, or is that going to call out something that's in the ground? I open this. This is open to, town hall.
The previous Arcus ships seemed to be more transport-like, and they had to land to actually do anything good, so they didn't really have artillery or anything on them.
Could we release a Nobble and then pretend like we're chasing after it to catch it? Like release it down into the pit and then,
It sounds like
That's a gamble.
Norix.
I think you should do that, and I'll hide in a bush for when it does try to kill you, and I'll run up behind it.
Yeah,
Or if it
It
tries to.
sounds like the Noric guards would just murder anything and they don't give a shit about anything. Like, they don't have any regard for life.
Could be.
That's my understanding.
That's what happened last time they interacted with us, yeah.
Is there a big rock around that we can just roll down the bill? Drew, can we use
I mean,
some
they're
sort
not looking at us right now, so we have a surprise round on them if we want right now.
There's just a little building they're guarding, it seems
Yeah.
like. I mean, I feel like it would be best if we could get in there without alerting them, but I don't know if that's possible.
Oh, I was thinking of taking it down, but of course Mercurio wants to fight it.
There's
Yeah,
probably something bigger to fight that it's protecting.
So it knows exactly how to manipulate Mercurio. Like, but why don't we just fight both?
Shit.
Well, taking over a mech would be very nice.
That's true.
If we can keep the mech
Do we...
usable, but kill the
Okay, Lonnie, okay, are you
worker
good with technology?
inside.
You're smart, right? Do you know, like, is there a sensor on that machine that if I put darkness around it, that it would fuck with it?
I do not know anything about
Nordic
Nork technology.
I'm gonna buy you a book the next time we're in.
I mean, I don't. So you guys have someone you could ask about this. You don't have to.
Sit back and go back to Fala. Let's go talk to Fala.
No. I think Drew is talking about the noble. The novel.
Oh my god, also, just pocket this away for when we open a bar on this world. The Nobble. Obsies.
Yeah, it's a much better name than whatever name I chose for the red herring bar.
Crimson Minnow.
You son of a bitch.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I wanted to be funny, but
I'm just not sure if we want to tell Fall. I mean, it seems like you guys are okay with it, but I thought that she might want to just, nuke this thing. And I'm not sure if that's the...
I mean, if she can call in an airstrike, that sounds great, but it sounds like she can't.
Well, we could.
Well, because you want to go covert op style, right, Exo?
Yeah, I just don't entirely trust Arcus or those that follow him. Entirely trust.
Oh, well, like you're saying if we talk to her, she could alert the battle mech before we come back?
I just feel like she just wants to kill Norik so bad, and it's like, I'm not sure I want to do that. Like, a little bit I
Oh,
want to...
that's why you don't want us to kill the battle mech, because he might be a good guy.
Well,
Or at least
kind
give
of,
us more
yeah.
info.
Yeah. I just don't want Norik to know that, like, a bunch of badasses are coming to kill her.
Can we slip down covertly?
Well, I was trying to. I just didn't understand their technology to be able to cast a darkness spell around its sensor.
We could
Which is how
also.
why we can-
actually,
We have mind and we have
for
whatever it is that casts technology blindness.
machine
So we do have like
invisibility.
two approaches. What is it, Drew? Machine invisibility?
Yeah.
We have that.
what level of space magic is it required to have teleportation?
I mean, it's 3, but yeah, I mean 3. I guess is portals. I guess are 3. Actual like teleportation is 4. Yeah.
Like blinking. Oh, okay.
2 questions. How do they feel about traveling magicians? Would that intrigue them? And then if not, do we have the materials to fashion an Ewok-style hang glider that would allow us to hang glide down? It worked on
on top
Endor.
of the battle mech?
Yeah.
I see.
I do like the idea of machine blindness or whatever. Blind the mech.
Yeah.
Then the mech could potentially survive and we can use it in the forthcoming battle.
Just like I said.
How humid is it? And who has force magic?
It's pretty humid. There was a storm last night, but I think Forces 1
you,
is the
like-
best you guys have.
Could we...
okay.
Is there a river nearby that we could redirect into the pit?
Just
Release the
drown out
river.
the whole base.
I mean-
It's like, this is why you don't build bases in the bottom of a quarry.
It rained really hard last night.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
It's just such a
Why
shame.
is it
It's a
this quarry? But this
tragedy.
quarry isn't empty. It's not a pool, right?
Yeah,
It's
it
not a
seems
lake.
like it's the soil is porous enough, maybe, or something. But or I guess it's not soil in a quarry, but like the earth is porous enough.
I was getting weird. I was thinking you could use force to like freeze the moisture in the air to make a bridge to the top of the blinded battle mech, but I don't think
What?
I was getting weird with it. I was like, how fucking weird can we go on this?
I like that we're thinking.
An ice bridge?
I mean, I don't know how this might kill me, I think, but I could, like, give us wings so we could float down, like, glide down with life
Ewok
magic.
style.
Yeah, with actual wings. But
Again, one of
maybe I
us.
could.
One
What
of
if
us.
wings sprouted from the Nobble and we just all hung on to it? Would that
Indeed.
reduce my reach?
When our
From an
powers
udder.
Yeah, I
combine.
mean, if you only have to give one creature wings, it would reduce it.
We can just all hang on to the Nobble.
Just some really strong wings.
Or could we grow the Nobble to mech size, and then we'll fight the mech, well, slightly larger than the mech. And
Then use your mind magic to make it think the battle mech is a mushberry.
yeah, now we're getting
Oh
somewhere.
my god.
I
don't
really
know if I
think
can.
this story has turned a corner. I think we're.
I don't think I can make a Nobble huge.
I
don't
forget
know if I
what
have that
level it
power.
is. It would definitely require a lot of reach to make something as big as this mech is.
But then
powerful
afterwards,
ingredient.
the villagers could feast for days.
How much reach would it take for me to make a death ball of darkness around the entire battle mech? Just like, I don't know where your sensor is. Everywhere.
Yeah. Blind the mech.
Hold on, just a sec.
Sure.
And like, we don't do anything. We just watch what happens with the mech once it's blinded.
Or could we just cut down one of the mushrooms, hide behind it, and Bugs Bunny style it like a couple of feet at a time, closer and closer?
Through the
Wait, there's no
quarry?
mushrooms in the quarry.
Quarry?
But it rained. They might have sprouted.
But you were talking about making a black hole around the mech.
Well, I guess if we need to be super technical, it would be if it's depending on how this magic works. If the blackness doesn't allow any light in, then I guess it would be a 1 centimeter above the surface of the entire mech, so that we could still make it out as like a figure, even if. So we could see it like start shooting at, or like running around.
But that's not what we did at the hostel. We just made the electronics
Actually, what you guys did at the
What?
hostel
Who's
was you
did
guys
this?
made yourselves invisible to electronics.
Oh.
Oh, what magic school was that?
Matter.
Oh,
That sounds
Can we make
good.
everything invisible to the mech?
Like
Everything?
everything in the world?
You know,
Yeah.
I can make us look like plants, maybe, but I can't make us invisible.
You can
make us look like Nobbles.
You can do machine invisibility, Justin, with matter.
Oh, okay. I thought someone else had better matter, but
I thought you had matter 3. Did
I
I,
have-
make that up?
No.
if a D8 in matter.
Or yeah, D8. Sorry.
You're the only one who has matter,
Oh,
and you have a
really?
D8.
Okay. Well, hell. I mean, I'll definitely do the machine invisibility thing.
So out of ice bridge, giant Nobble, like hang glider, like we're going with machine invisibility.
I don't think we can actually do giant Nobble. I think that's a hoop dream.
You might be able
We
to
also
do
don't
giant
know how to
novel. Let me
build
check
hang
because I
gliders.
do want to know. I'm not saying it's a good idea, but
Marshberry.
I see accelerate growth, but that's a D10.
yeah, that's also not like it doesn't mean it accelerates its rate of growth like in every dimension. It means it makes it age faster.
Just an old Nobble. I misread the spell. I'm sorry, guys. We just have an old Nobble to attack with.
Yeah, I think that would take a D10 in life because that would basically be shape changing.
I don't have that yet.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, like,
We'll
if we
come back to this village in a couple more sessions. And then let us level up, and then we'll be back.
It's when we escape from whatever's in this pit. We'll use the giant Nobble.
my God.
I mean, in game, in character, I think invisibility from tech and the best camo I can do with life, unless you guys have a better idea for
I
camo.
would only suggest using my death's magic so that you don't get additional fatigue.
Okay.
Unless we're going to try and keep me totally not fatigued to kill everything. I don't. But Drew, is it even possible? Like, could I put death darkness around the
Yeah,
neck
I
in
would
such a
say
way
you
that
could
it's
do that. I mean, it
effectively-
would cost a lot of reach because it's like what did I say? I think it's a size 9.
Oh, so how
also-
gnarly would it be?
It,
I really like the idea of keeping the mech functional, so when we can take it over and use it ourselves.
Yeah.
yeah, that would cost.
I also have mind magic in case there's any minds within that can be manipulated.
Yeah,
There are.
did I get any sense of how many life
yeah,
forms?
there are about 12.
Damn, that's a lot. Any pets? I hope there's a bunch of fish. It's just fish, right?
There's about 12 Nork humans and about 50 fish.
Damn it. We can't beat that many fish.
They like to keep fish so they can have fresh sushi on Wednesdays.
Wow. Norik are known for their sushi.
Yeah, so if you wanted to cast something on that whole construction, TJ, it would be 4 reaches just for the size. So that
Yeah.
would be automatic D10.
Yeah, I think it's better to make us invisible then.
I'm down. Any objections?
Nope.
All right.
Seems like the course of
Are we
action.
attacking the
and
battle mech, or are we slipping past it? Because Exo wants to slip past it, but Travis wants to enter it and murder all within.
Well, if we're going to enter it, we should probably make a plan.
We should enter it and murder all within.
Just kill.
Then park it, and then go inside of the tunnel or the
Do
entrance into
Norik
the.
breathe? Do we think they breathe?
You don't have
They
any
breathe.
reason to think they don't.
So could we like open it up and then pull all of the air out of it and then seal it again?
What magic would that be?
Probably matter.
Yeah, it's probably not an airtight vessel. It doesn't go into space or underwater.
We don't know that, but all right, all right.
It looks like a mech. It just does not look like it's a space mech.
Yeah, you're right.
You're forced to concede the point.
I just really want to suffocate all of them.
We can still try and do that. We can, but we will have to have scuba apparatus.
I don't know how to use death magic.
Hey, Drew?
I feel like death magic is more passive than I
Drew,
thought.
Can't you just cause deaths?
how are the coolant lines on this particular
No.
vehicle?
They look pretty good, actually. It looks like
Meh.
Norik knows how to build a mech better than the Resistance people do. I mean, you might be able to find some somewhere, but they're not. It's not just covered in the things.
If you're gonna cut any coolant lines, make sure we have coolant and we know how to repair it so we can use the mech after we take it over.
If only we'd used that mech from the last time, we wouldn't be in this situation now.
That one was much smaller than this.
Yep, this is
That was like a personal combat suit. This
If
is
only that mech had been larger and we'd used it.
I'm looking at Matter D4, and one of the things is remote control, which is like seems super powerful for a D4 spell. But like, could I remote control it to not move and like open the door?
Yeah.
And damn,
Flip
okay,
the switch.
I might be able to make us. I might be able to get us in there, but you guys would have to do the rest because I'd probably die.
don't die, but
I mean, it's just so much magic. I feel like I'm so
Go
magical
out
lately.
in a
I'm
blaze
already-
of glory.
Yeah. But like I could invisible us and then open the door, and then you guys could use mind and death and
And just lasers.
Yeah, I'm not usually one of these, but
Well, I
we
mean,
could
I would
just
just
use our
use my
guns and swords
Yeah, I'd
too.
use my
Yeah.
sword. Well, also, do we need to be invisible if you freeze the mech? I don't think we do.
Wouldn't they be alerted that we're there though?
the element of surprise is very useful.
No, I know, but like their mech stops working. They're like, what the fuck?
They have guns, I'm assuming,
You don't
inside.
think they're going to be curious about a stray Nobble? Because again, we can just release it into the pit, and then they can like go after it, and then we can sneak inside.
no, you might be onto something because I could fuck up the ship in a way, and then the Nobble will be there, and they'll be like, "Oh, fucking Nobble!" Like shows up when our ship fucks up. It's definitely the Nobble that's causing this.
Yeah, that would probably work really
Okay.
well. You said very
try
This
sarcastically.
sounds like an excellent plan.
You say sarcastically. Damn it! These are the ideas. What are we gonna do?
You guys have had some good ideas. I don't think having them convinced that a goat blew up their computer is your best idea. That's all.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
We could put some sort of vest on the goat, that has pockets and things,
What? Now it's a
so
suicide
it looks
novel?
like he's been trained.
I think invisibility, open the ship, you guys go to town.
Yes, I'm fully in support for that.
All right, if it doesn't tax you to death.
I don't think I
doesn't, like,
understand
age
magic
you
enough to
before
know
our
for sure,
eyes.
but I think it's probably
Yeah,
okay.
it'll probably be fine. Why don't you so you want to do machine invisibility? You probably
Yeah.
want to have it last for at least an hour and affect 4 people.
Yes, please.
All right.
Fries with
So that is going to be
Roll
a
matter.
D10 of backlash, just to warn you.
Okay, what's it going to cost to open the ship up once we get down there? Make it stop walking? Is that a thing I can do?
Yeah, I mean, so you probably won't be able to actually make it stop walking until you're inside and you can see those controls. But opening it up, you could probably just, if you're like at a doorway, you can probably just do that by touching that door.
But I'll have to shimmy up a leg, right?
Yeah, or
'Cause-
like use a rope or something.
We'll parkour up and pass down a rope.
nobody else. Like Justin, you're doing magic twice. Is that correct?
The second one should be pretty trivial. Like I don't even think that will have any kind of backlash actually.
Yeah, Exo's our man for fighting machines. You're our man for fighting or fucking with humans. I'm our man for fighting magic, and I have no idea what magic Travis has.
Time and space.
Dude, I'm more of a space-time kind of person.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Lana K is like, from the future.
So I could like knock it over, I guess, to make it easier to get
There
to
you
the
go.
door or something. I could
Rust
do
the lock.
Well,
Oh, wait, you don't have
just-
time magic.
does it have a built-in ejector
I
seat?
think I'd have to see the
Yeah,
seat.
you don't
from
really
what I
know
understand.
anything about the specs of this mech.
The specs of the mech.
I don't know anything about Noric. If I had the blueprints, it would be great, but I
Time to
don't.
go get
so,
those blueprints. We'll come back to the pit once.
We spend the next 3 years studying Noric technology.
We could still redirect the river. If we find a nearby college that offers like an engineering degree, we can study up for the next 3 to 4 sessions.
I bet this farming village like saves up money to send one of their people
So
every
if
year.
we steal the scholarship money, we can go. Brilliant, TJ.
So
Exploit
machine
theory.
invisibility, is that
Yeah.
okay?
I'll click the roll button.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Roll
yeah.
that matter. What?
Oh, actually,
Sorry, I failed apparently.
at
I
the
might Benny
same
this.
after this
that
happens, I
probably
guess.
couldn't hurt.
I'm gonna Benny it. I got a 3. Let's see if I can do better. 5.
Okay, so you succeed. Let's see what happens. Oh no. You get a fatigue
shit.
and a wound from it.
Ouch.
But you're all invisible to this machine.
I spit up some blood.
XO just is always like fighting through the pain
Yeah.
of doing magic.
I
Everyone else
turn
is just
invisible, and then you just see some blood like come out of the air. I was like, "It's cool. Let's do this."
MUSHBERRIES!
Is Exo
The
bald?
goat's not invisible. No.
Can I still speak with
not
animals?
invisible.
Yes.
Just like shh.
You can like tie up the goat to a nearby stump or something.
Noric, if they even look at the goat, they're gonna be like, whatever, it's a goat. They're not gonna see us.
I just let it loose to find the mushberries it wants.
Okay. You guys gonna climb down into the quarry?
Yes, yes. Mercurio will lead the way.
Hey guys, this is Drew. Thanks for listening to Atlas Stellarum. If you enjoyed this rich role-playing experience, you can get more episodes from our website at rrpxp.com or by subscribing to us wherever you get your podcasts from. See you next time.